You must get this done as fast as possible. The human body can only survive for 2 hours after being completely crushed to bits. He's gaining consciousness. Kid, can you hear me?
Cheerio, sir. May I ask what has happened to me?
You were crushed to bits by Mecha-Streisand, but I managed to bring you back to life.
Why, thank you, good sir. That is very kind of you.
Unfortunately, there is a caveat. In order to keep you alive, I had to change you so much to the point where you're no longer human.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, my child, I'm afraid that you're a robot.
Jiminy crickets.
All right, my child. Try punching through that rock. Yes! My experiment has gone exactly as planned. Thanks to your robot body, your strength compared to the average human is tenfold.
Well, that's very nice and all, but I really ought to see my family. They're probably worried sick about me.
Kid, I'm really sorry to say this to you, but I'm afraid that it's best you don't see your family ever again.
Why?
With your new abilities, it is your moral duty to save the world. The best way you can do this is to not get personally attached to anyone. Right now, everybody in South Park thinks you're dead, and I think we should keep it that way.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I just feel bad for all my friends. They're all going to think I'm dead. They're most likely feeling guilty for all the times they've ill-treated me. In fact, I bet they're thinking about me right now.
Awkward! Awkward!
Sorry, but I'm afraid we don't have any need for a robot. Please, you must give him a chance.
Let me handle this. A good friend of mine taught me a very effective negotiation tactic. I can be of great use to the Force. I highly suggest you reconsider.
Sorry, kid. Perhaps when you're older.
You're smashing my testicles, sir.
What?
I said, you're smashing my testicles.
I guess we could offer you a voluntary unpaid role.
Oh, you're really smashing my testicles, good sir.
Alright, kid, fine. I'll make a deal with you. We've been trying to arrest a famous crime lord for quite some time now, but we've been hesitant to, as we've heard terrible rumors that he and his colleagues are completely unstoppable. If you manage to arrest this crime lord, I'll offer you a job on my force.
You have yourself a deal, mister.
Be warned, when you attempt to take him down, his colleagues may attempt to persuade you that the man is innocent. You must not give in to this persuasion. Make sure you apprehend them at all costs.
I understand. Those criminals will regret the day that they broke the law.
Kid, good luck.
It is time for you to answer for your crimes.
Honey, what's wrong? Who are you? What do you want?
Cheerio. You must be the famous crime lord I've been warned about.
How dare you? I haven't done anything wrong. You, however, have barged into my house uninvited.
I highly suggest you put the bat down, sir. I'm not one to be trifled with.
Yeah!
Dad! What is wrong with you? I'm afraid that your father is a crime lord. Since he attempted to resist arrest, I had no choice but to retaliate. My dad is not a criminal. Please, just leave us alone. I was warned some people would try to defend him. You two must be his colleagues. In that case, you're both under arrest as well. What?
Great job, kid. You sure showed them who's boss.
Indeed I did. Now people will think twice before crossing me.
It's not over yet. We have reason to believe that the man you arrested only played a small part in this. We'll need your help if we're to solve this conspiracy. So what do you say, kid? Are you with us?
I'm with you. Let's see how high up this thing goes.
Well, kid, I must say that I'm impressed. You're the best cop I've ever seen. Apart from me, of course.
Wow, sir. You mean it?
I mean it, kid. Thanks to you, we finally managed to track down the man that is the mastermind behind this whole thing.
Who?
Barack Obama. Alright, kid. You remember the plan?
Sneak into the White House and make my way towards the West Wing.
We'll make a distraction by opening fire on the building. That should make it easier for you to get in and reach Obama, but ultimately, we'll be too outnumbered to make an arrest. So you must kill him. You're not having second thoughts, are you?
No, sir. If he's the criminal mastermind you say he is, then he must be taken down once and for all.
Can't believe a bunch of police officers have decided to attack the White House out of nowhere.
Well, it's the most interesting thing that's happened around here in a long time.
Yeah, and when something interesting finally happens, we're the ones who get guard duty.
Well, you can't be too careful, I guess.
Please, unless the police have some kind of RoboCop on their force, there's no way any of them are getting up here.
You just had to jinx it.
Barack Obama, I'm putting an end to your evil schemes. Huh?
You made a big mistake, kid. Now you must die for it.
I've died once before, and I'm really not that fond of it. So I'm afraid I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Silly child, did you really think that you ever stood a chance against me? You should have gone back to France.
What did you say?
I said, you should have gone back to France, you stupid Frenchie.
I'm not French! This isn't right. I don't care what you've done. It doesn't justify me killing you. I am not a murderer.
That was a foolish mistake, kid.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
Pathetic. We must hurry. The human body can only survive for 30 minutes after the head is cut off. He's awake. Can you hear me, kid?
How am I alive right now?
We managed to save you by giving you a heart transplant. The donor was an old man who happened to be a master of Wing Chun Kung Fu.
But my head was ripped off, and most of my body was made of metal. How is it that I'm fully human flesh again?
What, are you deaf or something? I just said that we gave you a heart transplant. You should be thanking us. Whatever. Just get your ungrateful ass out of here. You're taking up space for other patients.
Well, I guess I'm back to my normal self again.
Hey, it's that French kid.
I thought he was dead.
He's about to be.
Yep, definitely back to normal.
Prepare for a knuckle sandwich.
What the?
How did I do that?
You're gonna regret doing that. Get him!
Let's get out of here! That kid's crazy!
Jiminy crickets!